I think of them as kind of combinations of colors that I'm trying to achieve, and trying to get the balance of them to be correct. And sometimes they're more complex and they're hard to digest in the first viewing, and then they take a couple viewings to sit with you. And this one has a kind of a balance of colors that I think is very complimentary on first viewing. So it's a different thing. Each one has a kind of a different flavor profile, and this one had a really beautiful center of love, of a love story at the center of this very dark thing. So, and that's where I can kind of come out on it. That's what I'm left with, the love story. It has both kind of a fairy tale quality to it, but also the restrictions that I love, the containment and the kind of lesser ingredients. I'll tell my crew all the time that we make sushi, and it's the least amount of ingredients at the highest quality. That's what we do. And the audience will be able to taste all the nuances if you do that, and so that's I guess this last 9 years of making films has been that. Yeah, I mean, look, I try to make lower budget movies. That's the idea here, to make them as low as you can make them, and then take big creative swings on the people that are making it, the subject matter, the cinematic risks, the actors, the Dave Bautistas, all of that stuff. It allows me, in my mind, to take huge risks. It has become costlier to make movies after COVID and during COVID because of all of this. As we all know, we try to buy a table now. It costs so much more and it takes forever. And the people that you're using, it's harder to find them. All of those things. So it's become harder to do what I set out to do. But we're still managing, so the pressure there is tricky. And then creatively, I think this idea of isolation that's come from this particular pandemic has made us all very mentally unhealthy. And so we're all, in my opinion, at our weakest moment of mental health as a species. And I think the movie's tackling some of those conversations.